Hello and welcome to the News Minute. We are on the campaign trail of TVK's Propaganda General Secretary, Dr. KG Arunraj. He is contesting from Tiruchengode constituency. Sir, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
So just tell us about how difficult is this entire process of contesting elections. Being an IRS officer, now you are there out of the field, sweating it out, how difficult it is.
I would say, every job is difficult. It only depends on the interest. So if we have interest in politics, definitely we can enjoy it, because this gives an opportunity to connect with the people, to connect with this lower state of people, and also all cross sections of poor people. We can connect with the people, and they have huge expectations on this our politicians. So in this way, I really enjoy working among this society. And there is entirely there's a seat difference between being an officer as DMK or though both are public service. There we have this whole comforts. You see, we have this time-bound promotions is there, irrespective of whether we there is a basic minimum thing which we have to do, of course. But apart from that, as the need for excellence is not mandatory. Some people, even without that, they get all the perks and promotions, but it's not here. We have to split it out. Each moment is like working on this.
So are you enjoying this campaign trail?
Definitely, I'm enjoying. But I would say it is difficult, but I'm enjoying, because out of interest, I know about politics. Out of my keen interest, I resign and join politics.
Okay. So what has been the response of the people? You being a new political party, you are taking on the mighty DMK and the AIADMK. So you should be doing a lot of explaining, right? Like, how difficult is that process for you?
See, definitely, you mentioned mighty DMK. I would say they are mighty in the sense they have money power and they have established career. But I would say the might of people's support is with TVK. And also cadres, though it took some time, we have almost, this party infrastructure is almost complete. And as you could see here at the Tiruchengode, we have all this, right from this booth level, isn't on all these secretaries are here on the ground campaigning for this party. And definitely, people's mandate, people's support is there. And before people support, this might of money and this muscle power will be diminished and wiped out.
You spoke about infrastructure. Tell me about party's infrastructure. How do you gather people? Because there is this constant criticism about TVK in the media and in the debates, or even political analysts say that this party is a new party. Do they have the required infrastructure to pull voters out of their home on the polling day? Do you have that infrastructure?
Infrastructure, see, people coming out of their homes and to the polling booth and voting, it depends on many factors. It's not that if we have only this infrastructure, it will come. They need to vote. That political apathy should not be there. The primary reason why people in cities, they hesitate to come out and to vote is that they are apathetic towards all this previous set of political parties. And they feel that whoever comes to power, there is no meaningful change in their lives. So they feel, why should we vote? So that here comes a party which has given real hope to them. I would say this is one of the single post achievement of our leader, because he has given a new hope to the people, and he has given hope that politics can be cleaner and politics can be the instrument to change the people's life.
Sir, you talked about hope. What is TVK's vision and what is TVK's priority? Because critics say that TVK is a party without any vision. They have not promised anything yet.
See, definitely I'm surprised. Critics might say anything. See, TVK is right from its first conference. Our vision has been very clearly spelled out. Secular social justice is our core ideology, and all our actions are towards that end. See, our priorities will be, first of all, to fulfill the basic needs of the citizens of this state. See, you must be surprised. If we travel across the state, we'll see still even many villages, even in urban cities, towns, small towns like this, out of even basic amenities of this people have not been fulfilled yet. Right from drinking water to sanitation and drainage facilities and public toilets. Still people are crying for this, all this, for facilities to be improved or to be given to them. So this is the state of affairs of this present system. So priority will be to fulfill this basic needs of the people. Then to uplift this women, our focus will be to women and youth. Apart from this, our leader is going to announce this entire manifesto in the coming days. and there's agriculture and the weavers, fishermen, all sections of the people will be given proper importance and they will be taken care of. Apart from that, there will be a proper roadmap for this growth and development of this whole state, because when there is growth, there's entire sections of the people will be taken care of.
There are larger issues at play here. While you have a government at the center, at the union level, which you have termed as fascist. So, what is the TVK doing to fight the BJP here?
Let's see. To have this ideology, first of all, to have this ideology stated in clear terms with no unambiguous terms itself is a clear statement that we stand firm against this BJP. They are very clear that BJP is a threat to this, not only to this people of Tamil Nadu, but to the entire the unity and integrity of the state. Because secularism is one of the one of the basic features of our constitution, and it is a clear threat that the BJP, because of its ideology, is trying to play divide and rule politics here, and also that apart from that, see, our India is known. The pride of India is not that we have we are securing Olympic medals here every time, and also we are having so many Nobel laureates. The pride of India is the largest democracy, and now this the very idea of democracy is being is under threat. All these democratic institutions are have been compromised, right from say election commission to this investigative agencies, and even to the judiciary also. People, that faith in judiciary, people still, it is that's not to that extent to which it should be there. So we are firm against this fascist tendencies of BJP, and we will fight tooth and nail to see that BJP doesn't have gain any inroad into the state of Karnataka.
Having said that, what is TVK's idea about federalism? Because state autonomy, federal issues, like you said, institutions are being compromised. When these issues are being talked about, why is your leader not talking about all these issues, particularly state autonomy and federalism? Because the BJP wants to crush all that.
No, see, when you mentioned federalism, federalism is one of this, again, it's, though that word federal is not mentioned in the constitution, courts many times have clearly stated that Indian constitution is a federal constitution. So federalism is one of the basic features of a constitution. See, whenever states' rights have been under threat, our TVK is one of the first parties to raise our voice. So be it one nation, one election, or CAA, all this thing which threatening this unity and integrity of the state, TVK has been made at the forefront fighting these tendencies.
But the TVK doesn't oppose the BJP, as other political parties are opposing it. Why is that so?
See, how do you say that? I'm really surprised. We are very right from, see, you tell me one party which has
here and there, Vijay speaks about BJP. Vijay says, okay, BJP has, tried to stop my movie. That cannot be the bigger issue. The bigger issue is like the people's issue. Yeah. So why is that on those issues Vijay is not criticizing the BJP, like not being very vocal about it?
No, see, you tell me one issue which we have been very silent on. Okay. This, even when this, I would say this one nation, one election, when it was there, yeah, at the forefront, taking a firm stand against this, and even this constituency
on Tirupurangundram, when the BJP was trying to do something there.
Tirupurangundram, we must clearly see DMK, which is having double standards here. It's trying to, in the outside, it's trying to say, give a picture that it is opposing BJP, but behind the scenes, it is having clear understanding with the BJP only. It's very clear. See, our CM, our Honorable CM, who had been opposed to this Niti Aayog meetings for all stated reasons, have finally went to this same Niti Aayog meeting when his son was under investigative radar. So they are, our thing is very clear. No other parties can oppose BJP because they have a lot of skeletons in the closet. If they have so many issues against them, how can they oppose this present BJP? It is different from the previous BJP. Now they are taking resorting to all sort of means to cut all sort of any voices against them or crushed. So if you need to oppose them, if you have to stand firm against these forces, we need to be first of all clean. which these two forces are not, and they can't oppose BJP only for to deceive the people. They are giving a picture that they are opposed to BJP, and which is not actually true.
So it's a drama that is being enacted by the DMK that they are opposing.
And even Mamata Banerjee had recently said that she doubts whether BJP and DMK have any understanding. So when was this election announced and when was this transfers taking place? We have been trying since the date elections were announced. Even we have been trying even before that the state police is not fair. They see this SOP was clearly targeted against our leader. So when this was a state of affairs, and even BJP had a lot of issues publicly, they were opposing DMK. And when this election was announced, everybody was expecting that all these important officers who are holding key positions be transferred immediately, but it didn't happen. When we raised the voice, then finally it happened. So all these point to the fact that they are having a soft approach towards DMK, which only we can't help but infer that they have this clear understanding in DMK.
How challenging it is for the TVK to take on the DMK and the AIADMK at the same time?
See, I would like to correct. They are fighting. We need to fight. Only DMK, which is on the ground, the ADMK is not actually. Even not only here, throughout the state, we are this fight, this political battle is between TVK and DMK only, because the party you mentioned is not presently is not coherent, it's not cohesive, and even the BJP-led alliance in which it is part of, it is not. People are not going to buy it because they know that it is not an organic alliance. It was stitched together as a piecemeal thing by this party in the power at the union level. So people are not very much in favor of this alliance. So it is not going to take off. The real fight is between only TVK and DMK. And when you said it's mighty, I like to say that it is mighty in the sense that it is having money power and muscle power. And I would say TVK is mighty because people's power is with us.
Okay. My last question to you, sir. Why is Vijay not campaigning on a daily basis? Because this is something which a lot of people have, criticized, saying that he doesn't want to come out or he doesn't want to meet people. What is the reason? Why is his campaigns not being organized, not being done in a very organized manner?
One thing about our leader, one defining character of our leader is that whatever he does with due dedication, sincerity and hard work. See, that is the reason why he had rose to the #1 position in Namakkal. He takes the same care in politics also. The thing is, see, the campaign of other leaders is entirely different with the campaign of our leader. You might have seen what had happened at, what's happening at Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, and even yesterday at Karaikudi. This is amount of people support who has come in waves. Here, this is the amount of love, and they see him as a symbol of hope, as a harbinger of change. So we don't want any untoward incident happening, and also because of this permit, and also we don't want any violation of any those ECA rules. Our leader is definitely, he wants to campaign, and he is going to campaign. I would say definitely he is going to campaign, and he will. This campaign will definitely have impact. End of the day, that impact matters, and this our TVK leader will have an impactful campaign which will determine this fate of these elections, and TVK will win, and it will win hands down.
Okay. I forgot to ask a couple of questions, which is one, do you think that the Karur stampede issue, will that impact the prospects of the TVK? Because the party was at fault because there was allegation against Vijay that he came late, and the entire event was not organized properly. Or do you think that people see that this is like a conspiracy, and Senthil Balaji had to vacate his seat and contest in some other seat?
See, that's what. Definitely, I would stand like to correct. It's not our parties was not at fault. Something late was people were watching him live right from morning. It was because of the reasons, because of this amount of crowd he had, the amount of how many hours it took for him to reach Karur from Namakkal. That was the reason, and everybody know, because it was all streamed live before that. One thing is clear: why would Senthil Balaji shift from Tarur. If
To Coimbatore South.
Yeah, to Coimbatore South, because if at all, if people think that TVK was at fault, if at all people were thinking that it is in fact Vijay who was the reason for the stampede, and then Senthil Balaji should have capitalized on it. So clearly that message that what people thinking is clearly known to that Senthil Balaji, who is a very clever politician, and he knows that he will lose his deposit there at Tarur. That is why he has shifted there to Coimbatore South.
And you also spoke about Mamata Banerjee saying that the DMK is in a secret alliance with the BJP and the election commission is going soft on them. Do you think that Rahul Gandhi also has that same doubt? At some point you were also interacting with Congress party for an alliance?
See, there were no official
Talks.
There were no official talks. In fact, people were interested. Congress was interested, and unfortunately, as our leader said, the real Congress is still with us. It was with us because they know that a truly secular party in Tamil Nadu is TVK only. So a party which is capable of protecting the minorities is TVK only. So in that way, the real Congress is with us, and I'll leave to this the inference of this question to yourself and to the audience.
Right, sir. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure talking to you and all the best for your campaign.
Thank you so much.